start of the season for Burton Albion is near borderline a disaster. Bottom of the table, 1 point from a possible 15 achieved with 14 goals shipped in, meaning they have the unwanted worst defence in the entire EFL, with the pressure really mounting on manager Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, who really needs to see his side win and turn the tide away to Cambridge today. Cambridge make significant alterations after their cup loss to Southampton in the week. 6 in total. Mannion, Rossi, Houndstrup, Simper, Lancaster and Jana are out as Mitov, Okadina, Dunk, May, Nibs and Tracy are their replacements. For Burton, they were beat at home by Port Vale last week. 2 changes as Butcher and Coquelin are in for Oshalaja and Adebayoja, with them having to settle for a seat on the subs bench as we're underway at the Abbey Stadium. Can Burton really get that first win on the board? Much needed boost, no doubt, as the cross goes in and it's gone to Ahadmi, who makes it 1-0. 11 seconds is all it's took Burton Albion to lead. Talk about a fast start out of the traps. Ball in low was one that Okadina made a right mess of clearing. It went straight to Ahadmi and the Burton number 9 puts it in and they have the lead at the Abbey Stadium. Towards Terry Taylor, he's put under some significant pressure. A couple of Cambridge players there. Digby. Straight there to Ahadmi, but kick has been given. Referee Benjamin Speedy has just called a halt to proceedings here. He's going to have a word here with one of his other officials. Looks to be the 4th official, Nicholas Cooper. Johnny Smith could be in some trouble here. As Benjamin Speedy pulls out a red card. Well, Burton's lead is now in serious jeopardy with Johnny Smith being sent off. Here's Adam May. Nibs to Lloyd Jones. Will this spring Cambridge into life? This extra man advantage. It's going to be tough now for Burton to hold on to this for a significant amount of time. As the shot comes in from range, it's parried by Garrett. Burton dropping off, as you'd expect. And there was a pile driver from range by Lloyd Jones. One that Garrett did well enough to make a save from. In with the throw. So Ahadmi, but it's one that Jones will get under control and then play to Mitov. There's Taylor, goes for goal. Isn't a bad effort on the Burton midfielder. Cambridge didn't really execute the plan of playing out from the back well enough there. It dropped for Taylor, let it drop into a nice position for him to strike. He just put a little bit too much dip as it went over Dimitar Mitov's crossbar. George Williams. Now into the captain's feed of Paul Digby. May. Digby on the ball once more. Now Williams again. It's all about being patient, having this extra man, isn't it? Not panicking. It's got a long time to try and turn this around. Ball in by Tracy is one that Smith has headed wide. Well, he made a run that the Burton defence had no idea he made. It's a lovely floated ball in, picked out Sam Smith, who just couldn't quite glance it beyond Ben Garrett's goal and was unable to get it on target. Here is Tracy. Really good play to get away from the Burton man. Hamer's closing him down. Tracy gets the ball in low. It's gone to Smith. There's now Digby. Williams. Put in there. It's one that's headed wide. I think it was Harrison Dunk who came in there and saw the goalkeeper Ben Garrett dive down low. Ball in by Williams on his weaker left foot, went right the way to the back post. Dunk met it, just went past the post. Burton live to fight another day on this 1-0 scoreline. When went down early to 10 men, didn't they, Burton, against Bristol Rovers, and the floodgates really opened now when they were hit for 4. Tracy with the ball in towards Smith, whose header has found a way in, and Cambridge finally are able to break the Burton resistance and get level, and it's courtesy of the number 10, Sam Smith. Lovely ball in by Tracy, and it was a header that had enough to go into the corner of Ben Garrett's goal, despite the slide-in challenge of Joe Ironside. It's Sam Smith's goal, and it's 1-1 here at the Abbey Stadium. Into the area is met by Brayford, and Burton have regained the lead. The 10 men in front again. The ball in was a perfect one. Brayford, the captain, met it, and Burton lead again at the Abbey Stadium. Dunk out of his feet. Out to Tracy. Ball goes in again. Hit by May, and in, it's 2-2. It's Smith who's got the touch to it, and Cambridge have equalised again against the 10 men of Burton Albion. Tracy with the ball in, just about dealt with by the Burton defence, and it came to May, bounces off Smith and into the net, and it's a second for him and a second for his team, and a second time Cambridge have replied to Burton taking the lead. It's going straight though to Dunk, who's being closed down by Keeler Dunn. Oh, that looked so cool, didn't he, there, did Dunk, to get that away from Keeler Dunn. It's a long ball, it's gone over the Burton defence. Here's now Sam Smith on the hat-trick, but he's denied by Garrett, who makes a strong save to push it high over his own crossbar. There was a simple Route 1 ball that just completely went over the heads of the Burton defence. Brayford slid in, Smith got there anyway, and yeah, to deny him was Ben Garrett. Keep it at 2-2. Burton are in this game, they're making a right good fist of this at 2-2. Tolf with the touch, Hammer's closed him down, and it's going to go in, and Burton are in the lead again here at the Abbey Stadium. Hadmer with his second, and what a collector's item that is. Mitov thought he had more time than he did, he was closed down quickly, off of Hadmer and in, and Burton lead now by 3-2. Would have thought Cambridge with the extra man would have picked Burton off, but it has not proved to be the case at all so far this afternoon. They've really made this a real hard task. Ball in is one that's found Smith, and there's the hat-trick, and yet again Cambridge have replied. And for the first ever time, Sam Smith has got a senior hat-trick in professional football. Lovely ball in by Liam O'Neill, Smith on the volley, in past Garrett, and it's 3-3. May. Lovely turn. Now it goes through to Ironside on his chest with his back to goal. Lays it off to O'Neill! Cambridge lead for the first time in the game! And it's Liam O'Neill who scores! He got the assist for the Sam Smith hat-trick. Now May have got the winner. Ironside did brilliantly into O'Neill, just had to get a good connection to it, which he did, away from Garrett and in. And it's Cambridge who lead 4-3. Here's Smith, who done in play. Well, there is the whistle. Well, Burton Albion, problems continue. They were in front no more than 3 times before Cambridge came back. We're on the right side of a 7-goal thriller, an absolute chaotic affair in Cambridgeshire. And here at the Abbey Stadium, it is Cambridge who prevail. It is Cambridge 4, Burton Albion 3.